It's the 8th day of my island-hopping motorcycle adventure through the Canary Islands. Today is transportation day and I'm trading the handlebars for a window seat as I head further west in the archipelago. Watching Gran Canaria fade into the background while the massive peak of El Teide grows on the horizon. At Canary Ride Tenerife, I'm picking up my new partner for the next few days, the Honda Transalp XL750. And as the evening sets in, I'm boarding one last ferry for the day, bound for the deep, ancient greens and winding canyons of La Gomera. 2 days on the Green Gem starts now. Good morning guys, and welcome to the island of La Gomera. I arrived here pretty late last night after a long day of travel. Started at 5 a.m. in Fuerteventura, took the ferry to Gran Canaria, delivered the bike, got all that sorted. Then I took a flight to Tenerife, went to Canary Ride in Tenerife, picked up the bike, and then I took a ferry to get here. And what a place this is to be. What a place is this to wake up. Oh, I'm not used to such luxury. Holy shit. It's, this is something else than waking up in a tent. It both has its charm though. It's so quiet here, in a way. You know when you enter a place and it feels almost like you have to talk a little bit quiet because it's so nice, you know? That's what it felt like here. You're just a little bit like in awe because the place is quite special. It's a very nice place. I have 2 days to travel through La Gomera and see what's here. I know it's not going to be enough, but it's enough for an appetizer to see what's here. It's a pretty small island, so you can do a lot in 2 days. We'll make the most out of it, starting off with heading to breakfast, and then I'll pack up the bike, and then we'll head off. Let's get this day started. Alright, I'm slowly but surely getting ready for the day. I ended up doing a little bit of shower laundry. Now that I know that I have a full day here where all my laundry can actually dry, so I don't have to spend that much time at the hairdryer. Let's get this day started. I have a route planned ish today, heading a little bit north in the mountain, or north on the island, I mean. Then making a loop going through the forest on top, which is supposed to be quite spectacular. There's a national park there, Garajonay National Park, and then make a loop and get back down here. New bike, right? Ah, it sounds so good. This is definitely a bit more of a touring bike. You can feel that as the moment you sit on it. Just the way you're seated on it, the seat is very much nicer than on a Tenerife, just a bit wider for my butt. And you're sitting a little bit more relaxed within your arms. You're not as much forwards, not that off-road oriented. And the best thing, I can flat foot this thing with both my feet. I cannot remember the last time I was on a bike that I could flat foot. And I have to say that's quite nice. Good morning, doves. Alright, let's see what we can find today. I am excited about this island, I have to say. I've heard many good things.
Coming straight from the volcanic desert of Lanzarote and Fuerteventura, the contrast could not have been bigger. La Gomera is 370 square kilometers of mountains and prehistoric forest, rising nearly 1,500 meters straight out of the sea. With only about 23,000 inhabitants, it feels wild and isolated. Combined with the deep ravines, constant views, and very well-maintained winding roads, it's pure perfection.
It feels like I'm riding in some sort of prehistorical Jurassic Park kind of place. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at this. It's just endless, you know? Whee! Whee!
There is a museum here that I think I'd like to have a stop at. I think I just passed it. Just back there. Let's go and have a look. The museum I'm visiting is essentially a 5,000 square meter living eco-farm, where you can learn more about the traditional ways of farming and walk a botanic route filled with typical local crops. Look at this, there's mangoes hanging here. There's, I think, oranges. These are. There's another fruit. I have tasted this, but I don't know what it's called. These ones. Oop. It smells so good here. Such a fresh, nice smell. This is right up my alley. There are goats. Where are you? Here. There are chickens in here. There's a lot of farming, and you can learn about how things are farmed, how things are done. Bananas, for example. Did you know that a banana tree only carries fruits once, and it takes them like a year for the fruit to get ready, and then you have to cut the plant down and grow the whole plant again for it to bear fruit? I didn't know that. I love this. But the real takeaway here is context. The museum breaks down the history of what they call the island's heroic agriculture. And once you learn how the locals farmed here, it completely changes your perspective on a lot of what you see while riding through this island. Those endless step terraces you see carved into the near vertical canyon walls alongside the road, they were built by hand, stone, by generations of farmers fighting gravity just to grow food. Knowing the sheer labor behind the things you see along the road is absolutely fascinating. It's not just a scenic backdrop, it's a massive island-wide monument to human grit. climbing up this hillside here to go to a viewpoint that I hope has views today. Oh, we are inside a cloud. Look at the color of this clay, of this soil. Holy shit, it's like bright, deep orange. It's beautiful. Can't say the same for the view. Well, I'm sure the view is nice, it's just not there at the moment. It's fine, it can't be here every day. It probably has things to do. So funny. This is the viewpoint Mirador Abrante, positioned 400 meters straight above the alley of Agulo that I just drove through. On a clear day, you should be able to spot Tenerife in the distance, and the view below would look something like this. Today, however, the trade wind served us something else, still beautiful in its own mystical looking way. I won't wander too far off here, because then I will not find my way home, because it's pretty washed out, everything here. And with my sense of direction, I think it's best to stay close. Alright, I'm gonna stop here for a lunch and hopefully by the time I'm done, maybe some of the fog has lifted. Otherwise we'll try our luck on the other side of the island, maybe it's a bit better there. It is what it is, I'm hungry, let's have something to eat and maybe a coffee. Yes. Thanks to these very kind gentlemen, I didn't only get a good cup of coffee and toast with almagrota cheese, but also got to taste my very first freshly roasted chestnuts. Unfortunately, the mist did not lift one bit during my lunch. In fact, it just grew thicker. So I decided to head west and try my luck on the other side of the island. Alright, I am on the on the other side of the island now. There's not much better here, as you can see. Actually, it's just getting worse. So I'm trying to think what I want to do. The places I plan to stop are very much based on good views. And you can't see anything in this weather. So It's about 3 o'clock now. I think maybe I'm just gonna start making my way back. I have the full day tomorrow as well. I already almost made like a lap around the island in just a few hours, so I can cover a lot tomorrow. The weather should be a lot better then, so maybe I should just head back for the evening. Riding in this weather is just a little bit pointless. San Sebastian. No, the rain is touching my screen. Road directions. An hour away. A lot can happen in an hour. Oh, I have music and it's not cold, so that's good. Staying positive. Well, let's see how long that lasts. Oh, this is taking a very long time because we are stuck behind a bus. It's getting quite cold too. I bet it's about, I don't know, 12, 13 degrees or something. Holy shit. Oh, that's pretty. Oh. Back at the hotel, I was pleased to see that the heavy clouds remained up in altitude, so I could spend the evening drying up and defrosting a bit, enjoying a very relaxed atmosphere and views over the island's capital, San Sebastián de La Gomera. Famously known as the place where Christopher Columbus stopped to replenish supplies before sailing to the New World in 1492. The only supplies I am restocking this evening is a delicious local dinner, consisting of Canarian cheese, Canarian wine, pork glazed with the island's famous palm honey, and some sort of delicious local banana dessert. Yum. That was one delicious dinner. I think it's only 8 o'clock or something, but I'm gonna have a shower, go to bed, sleep the shit out of this night, and then wake up rested tomorrow so I can show you more of La Gomera. Tomorrow the weather is supposed to be quite a bit better, so I hope we can spot some really good views and enjoy our last day here before we head over back to Tenerife. Despite the rain we've had, it's been the roads, the views, the food, the people. It's been great. So much less traffic here. seems quite a bit less touristy than the other islands so far, which are all things that I really appreciate. So I had high hopes for La Gomera. It's secretly the island that I've been the most excited about after seeing videos and pictures and hearing other people talk about it. So far it's living up to the expectations, which is nice. I enjoyed riding the bike. Brand new bike for me. Never tried that model before. I only think I ever tried one Honda before, and that's the African Twin. So that was fun. Great for these kind of roads. And yeah, other than that, I don't know if there's a whole lot more to say, really, other than I'm already looking forward to tomorrow. And I hope you enjoyed this day so far, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.